With record low temperatures in the northern United States coming out of one of the worst cold snaps in recorded history, the climate change naysayers are having a field day.
Do you know what the polar vortex is? Have you ever heard of it? Well, they just created it for this week.
All of this push for action on climate change, that's all it is a push for more power and to take more of your money.
These low-frequency mouth breathers are idiots. And I'm not sure that the tree-hugging hippie commies are any better. But it doesn't matter what either side thinks, and I'll tell you why. There is no denying that greenhouse gases have built up at an alarming rate. The fact that we're experiencing a polar vortex doesn't mean that the Earth isn't getting hotter. The hippies just screwed up and titled it global warming. The environmental alarmists have been warning us about rising temperatures being caused by man-made CO2 emissions for a couple decades. The reality is that the CO2 emissions have continued to rise. The temperature has remained largely stagnant over the past 15 years. So it might not be Donald Trump's hairspray that's causing all the problems. Who can you trust anymore? Most major media outlets have become little more than heavily edited op-eds for their owners and their political agendas. Science is supposed to be objective, but the data, and more importantly their projections, have been hijacked, and the public doesn't know what to think or who to trust anymore. Is the Earth's climate changing? Of course it is. It's constantly changing, and not entirely due to man-made damage. My home state of Minnesota is the land of 10,000 lakes that were carved out by glaciers that started disappearing 2 million years ago. Clearly, mankind has had a negative impact on the environment. We're a self-serving, short-sighted virus. And it's not just rising temperatures we should be concerned about. FYI, world, we're running out of water. Maybe we should have thrown up gigantic casinos and lush golf courses in the desert. Hey, you might hate Al Gore and the Hollywood elite's stance on the topic. You might love it. Regardless of which side of the climate change argument you fall, everyone should be interested in finding new and better ways to power our needs and urges. Everyone should be fired up about innovations that free us from fossil fuels and put more thought into not just what we consume, but how we dispose of our waste as well. Because the hard truth is that for the foreseeable future, this delicate little blue ball hurling through time and space is all we've got to call home. Let's start getting busy of taking better care of it and stop mocking one another or the climate change that's happening before our very eyes.